G'day guys, it's a Friday, it's the end of the week, and I'm just going to give you guys a quick little rundown on what's happened this week in the shop here at Powertune Australia. But before we kick it off, I just want to let you guys know that we have some Sequential'S left in stock. They're freaking going like hotcakes. So we got two OS 88s for GTRs. We have an X shift for a EVO 4 to 9. EVO 4 to 9 or EVO 5 to 9. Pretty sure it's 4 to 9. Don't quote me on that. And then there's a Drenth EVO 10 sequential as well. There may or may not be some that sort of sell in the time frame of me saying this on camera right now to when I release it. So if you guys want to inquire about that, hit up sales@powertune.com.au. I'll chuck the whole thing here, or hit the link in the description to go to the Powertune website. Give us a buzz. I'm randomly answering the phone every now and then too. But yeah, there's Sequential'S in stock obviously, and got to be honest, they kind of, as soon as they come in, they're out the door. So if you want one, get onto it ASAP. And speaking of Sequential'S, this bad boy runs an X shift. So this is Raysan's car. I'll chuck a quick in-car in right now. So as you would have seen, this thing's got some freaking balls. The boys just chucked an even bigger turbo on last night. So this is now a 72mm, and it's actually a Pulsar turbo. I believe those guys are from Adelaide, which is pretty cool. So yeah, G's gonna run this up on the dyno, see if they can make the same power with less boost, sorry, and then maybe put it up even more. Like, this engine is way past its limit, which is pretty insane. Like 670 kilowatts at all four. Like, it's freaking insane. And Raysan wants more. It's absolutely wild. But yeah, that's the EVO. This GTR, 32 GTR. I'm not sure the history on this car, to be honest, but the boys have just chucked a different manifold on, so the turbo sits lower and the bonnet can actually shut now, because this is a 30 bottom end, 26 head. So that's all done now. I think there's some fab work that needs doing on the dump pipe now the turbo's lower. Yeah, a few things don't line up as they used to, so there's a bit of fab work involved in that, and then I believe Chia's going to tune it, so that's probably a fair bit away. Rob's off today, so he's the fab dude, so I don't think that's going to get done till next week. This EVO 10 is in for a tune. It's like 500 kilowatt of all four. Just another crazy EVO 10 that get pumped out of here. So there's roll racing on tonight, but I think everyone's sort of assuming it's going to be raining, so it'll get called off. I'm not sure if I'll go. I might just go for have a quick look, and if there's any cars that we know of, I'll chuck some cameras in the car, get some in-car footage for you guys. But don't get your hopes up, it might not happen at the end of this video. Another GTR, 32 GTR, this is pretty dirty. It's just come in. I believe it's getting a single turbo conversion done. I'd ask one of the boys, Laz or Anth, what's going on, but they're a bit busy this morning, ordering parts and whatnot for everything that's happening. So that's pretty much what's happening on this side of the Powertune. My car's, nothing's really happened. I'm still waiting on parts. Yeah, I've started putting the engine together, which is, actually I haven't revealed that. What I might do is reveal the engine in the next video of what we're doing there. Assumptions will be made. Some people will know exactly what we're doing, but yeah, it's all pretty exciting. Next video we'll release the engine of the S15. I think that needs to happen. Anyway, we'll go next door, see what Abdul is up to, and old Pivo. So on the dyno this morning is the EVO, oh, Jesus. Hey Laz, what EVO is this? Do you know what model EVO this is? Nah.
Did that again? Came out of Japan.
Yep. Yeah, I'm not sure what it is, but Evo wagon, I'm going to say 8 or 9. I have no idea. Anyway, Cheer's got to tune this. He's flashing the original ECU on this car, and I think it's only had injectors. Everything else is dead standard. It's actually quite a rare car, from what I know. The guys here are saying that they're everywhere in Sydney, the old wagons. But yeah, it's all pretty. Oh, I don't know what's going on there, but that's going to get tuned this morning. Then Cheer's got to tune the EVO 10 next door, finish that off, and then he's going to tune the Sora, hopefully, the one that Abdul's working on. So we'll go hassle Abdul, see what he's been doing. Abdullah!
Hey, Jay!
What's happening?
I'm just doing the fuel system on this car.
Yeah, right. Twin turbo 1J. The old Sora, eh? Is that all you've done to this? I feel like you've done a lot to this car.
Not really.
Hey?
Yeah, just the fuel system,
Oh,
fuel pump, injectors.
so you've done a bit.
Yeah,
Yeah. And then what, it'll be ready for tuning?
should be ready for tuning in a couple of hours.
Oh, not bad. What are you doing under there? Fuel lines?
Yeah, connecting up the fuel lines.
Half your luck. So do you know anything about this? Or is it like an unopened engine?
To be honest, no idea.
No
Just
idea.
Came to us like this. Heard it was just a standard motor.
Yep.
With just twins on it. They appear to be like the standard twins, but on a high mount. Exhaust
Yeah,
manifold.
it's a bit random, isn't it? I've never seen that before. Cool. All right, well, hopefully it's on the dyno later. And we'll see what it does. Have a good day, Abdullah.
You too, Jay.
All right, let's go see Pivo. Oh, the guys have actually done a lot of work on the VR S15. So everything's starting to get plumbed up. Obviously the radiator's in there. I don't know what radiator that is, but it's... Wow, it's freaking tiny. So yeah, that's happening. Hopefully that's running next week. Fingers crossed. Yeah, we'll go see Pivo. Pivo! Hey mate.
Now you come visit me.
Yeah?
Yeah, because you got a camera.
Yeah. Yeah, what is going on here? Look at this trickery. Can we have a quick word, Pete?
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Working.
Yeah, I know that,
Look
but...
like a fucking
Hey!
Sorry.
Jesus, language. Must be a Friday.
Yeah, man.
So what are these? Talk... Ooh! That is what it is. Is that right?
Yeah, that's it.
Wow.
These are our new EVO 10 adapters.
So what do they adapt?
They adapt to aftermarket ECUs.
Wow. Any aftermarket ECU?
Any,
Any single one?
any one that we've tested.
So explain it to me real quick.
Real quick.
Like, so how does this, what does that plug into and what does that plug into?
Okay, so this plugs into the factory EVO 10 car harness.
Yep.
So be like this. On
Oh,
this
yeah.
side, plugs into our adapter loom. This is our prototype.
Yep.
So this side will go into the adapter loom and this side will go into your ECU. And this is an option for expansion. So we have an option to add a little expansion board inside the box.
Wow.
So that gives you more inputs and outputs. But that's an option.
Ah.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So this one here, so you obviously, you plug that into your factory loom, which would be these two. Pretend that's off the Evo. And then these ones...
These ones go into here.
Yep. And
They
then
go
they...
into your ECU.
And then you're done. You'll be able to turn it over.
Yeah, and then there's one little thing. If it's not a Motec ECU,
Yep.
then we have a...
So this is a extremely good way to put an aftermarket ECU in your car without the dash lighting up and telling you got all these warnings and whatever else, because they have this little feature that talks to your basically talks to your car and says, don't worry, everything's all right. Well, the Motec's in charge now. Pretty much, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not just the Motec though.
Oh, sorry.
Whatever you're using is in charge.
Yeah, it could be the Haltech, could be the Link, could be the... What else do you do?
That's all we've tested, but this would work on...
Yeah, everything. Could work on anything. Fuck was that? Abdul. So what's this thing do?
So this thing goes into here.
Mm-hmm.
Let's just imagine that this is a finished product.
Okay.
So this will go into here.
Mm-hmm.
It will receive the CAN bus messaging from Haltech ECU, Link ECU, whatever you're using.
Yep.
And then it'll spit out the data that the car wants to see for the car to work.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Yeah.
So pretty much.
So in here is all the magical CAN bus messaging and things to receive and transmit, so that your dash works, your fans work,
Wow.
your aircon works, your cruise control buttons work.
So this thing here is pretty much the captain now. He's in charge.
Yeah, that little guy.
Wow, that's pretty cool. So that will... So you sell this thing with this thing, or are they separate?
Well, it depends on what you're running.
Ah, okay.
So if you're running Motec, because we've done our packages, you don't need that.
Ah. So this is only for Haltech and Link,
Yeah,
etc. Yeah. Cool. So if you guys want an EVO 10 kit, or like this plug and play adapter box, that's pretty much what it's called, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hit up the sales@powertune.com.au, or give us a buzz, and I might even answer myself. Pete might. Nah, Pete's too busy. He doesn't answer the phone. He's too good for the phone.
That's it.
Cool. What else you been doing, man? I see you got. We had a power blip the other night. I was going to film it, but then I felt pretty bad, so I didn't. But we had a power blip, and the 3D printer had a bit of a schizo freak.
That's what happened.
Yeah, I come in and reset it, and then I come in the next morning and it's cactus. So that's been 3 days?
No, this was since yesterday.
Oh yeah, sorry.
We started a new one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Food, man. Where's the food at? Oh, look at this dude and his treats, man. He's got all the ones no one likes left. These are crunchies, bro.
Got some soju?
Nah. Good. Oh, soju. Yeah, Pete's turning me into an alcoholic. Alright, what are these?
These are adapter looms for Mazda 6 MPSs.
Yeah, right.
Got a few on order that I need to finish off.
So, standard loom into
M130, Motec M130.
M130, okay, yeah. Cool. Anything
What are
else?
you doing today? How about I interview you?
Nah, you don't want to interview me.
Oh, yeah.
I'm still waiting on parts.
You're very boring.
Yeah, I am.
I made these yesterday.
What's that?
So this is just a little a loom to go from Subaru TGV, because every modified Subaru removes the TGV.
Mm-hmm.
And it makes use of what's already there, which gives us an analog voltage, so like a pressure, fuel pressure, oil pressure,
Yeah.
and then 2 outputs. So that's just a cool little...
Yeah, right. Is that available
Yeah, it's available.
for purchase?
Yes, it's not on the online store yet, but
No.
it will be very soon.
Reggie. So if people want to, I don't even know what he just said, but if you have a Subaru and you want whatever that was that he just said done.
Just so instead of, let's say you want to wire in a fuel pressure sensor.
Yeah.
All right. Instead of wiring the sensor all the way to the ECU, because most Subarus remove the TGV, you just plug this into what the TGV would have plugged into.
What is a TGV?
You know, on the Subarus there's like the butterfly. So there's a butterfly, so there's a throttle body, right? And then it goes into the Venom?
No, I gotta be honest. I have no idea about Subarus, but
Okay, so the Subarus have, people call it like a tumble dryer.
okay.
So it's just a flap in the inlet manifold
Yep.
that opens and closes. Yeah.
And they remove that,
Yeah.
like the whole thing. They take it out, or they just
Yeah,
remove
they
it.
delete it. Yeah, remove it.
Okay. And then you just got this plug that's sort of floating around that people don't know what to do with, and now you can do this.
Yeah. Now you've got fuel pressure. You
That's
just
actually quite smart.
plug it in.
Did you think of this? Just say yeah.
Yeah.
Good work, Pivo. Hey,
Yeah, thanks, man.
innovator.
I'm the brains.
Yeah, he's the brains around here. All right, well, we'll leave you alone. Let you get back to work. And you haven't had ads here this week,
Yeah.
so he'll be back next week.
Should be.
Yeah.
Hopefully,
Yeah. Then we'll get cracking on the RX-8 again.
hopefully it's running by end of the month. Should be.
Oh, what about the S15 with the VR?
I'm waiting on Rob.
Oh,
Still,
okay.
yeah, waiting
Yeah.
on the boys to
Just-
fit it up.
Some mechanical stuff.
Yeah.
Yep.
That should be pretty soon too.
Sweet. We'll probably cut to Cheer doing some power runs on the dyno now. Thanks, Pete. Good egg. Looks like you're a success with your Sora, mate. Good job.
Thanks, mate.
Abdullah, the Yaris expert, now Sora expert, eh?
Sora.
Good job, brother. Good job, Abdul.
Thanks, Jay.
No worries, man.
Good job to you as well.
We're gonna go next door and see what the boys been doing with these GTRs. Should we go interrogate them?
Yeah, let's go.
Okay. I'll get this, Abdul. Jesus Christ. Hey, how hard is it? Good job. We should clean that.
Yeah, I know. Give it a clean.
Man of his word. Hey? Look at you go.
There we go.
Look at you go.
Brand new. I don't need to paint it again.
Stripping the paint off. Good job, Abdul. Alright, so the boys have obviously ripped the turbos off this one. We're going to go down the line and see what's happening here, and also... Wait, is that off Raysan's car? No.
That's all it is.
Oh. Is that what's going on at that turbo?
That's over there.
Okay. So, clearly, this manifold is not going to fit.
No, it's not going to fit. It was made for a 3026.
Yep.
So it's hitting all the aircon lines, and there's
Bugger.
nothing we can really modify. And you know, straight car, he wants to keep his aircon.
Yeah, so we didn't obviously order this manifold for the customer. It come off another car, so it was more of a convenience thing, hopefully, if it was going to fit. So now the customer's pretty much just got to get another manifold, don't they?
Yeah, so we're just going to get a second hand or
Yep.
brand new manifold for it, whichever pops up. I think we did source a brand new 6-boost.
Is it because they're getting hard to find, or...?
Just demand, I think. Everything's,
yeah.
you know, brand new parts and stuff, sometimes out of stock. And
Yep.
so, yeah, but I think we do have a brand new 6-boost coming for it.
Sweet.
So it should get here maybe Monday.
Yeah, okay. And then, what, just got to do dump pipe, change the
Yes.
intake a little bit, and obviously the outlet to the turbo.
Yeah, so make a dump pipe for it, wastegates, yeah, and modify the boost pipes to suit.
Where are you going to run the gate? Down the front?
With-
Jesus. Oh,
Well, with this manifold, the gate would have not worked, but with the 2.6 manifold
yep.
for the smaller block, it should be able to go either through here and then just one out the back there.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, that manifold's a real... That's massive, isn't it? God. A lot of spaghetti there. What turbo is this? Oh, so it's like the older style, or are they still make them? I've got no idea about the frickin' turbos.
So this is the newer one with the billet front wheel.
It looks a lot less ugly than like the ones with the stupid blow-off valve and...
Yeah, the one with the blow-off valve, that's the EFR series.
Yeah,
this one here is the older style. The EFR is one with like newer technology.
Ah, right. Rightio. Oh, let's move on to the next car, because that one's kind of in limbo now, isn't it?
Yeah, this one he's waiting for next week at this point.
Yeah. And then on to this thing. This is kind of like a, I don't know. To me, it's kind of like a sleeper, because you wouldn't expect it to have, what is it, 500 kilowatt or something?
I'm not quite sure what this one makes. It's come in for a tune and a few little bits and pieces. So I'm not sure what it made previously.
So your job is just to make sure everything's all sweet.
Yeah, pretty much prep it for the dyno.
Yep. So just check over it, compression test, all that. Yep. And yeah, just make sure the car's ready to go. Is that running an M-Tron? No, what is that?
Yeah, it's got an M-Tron.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's running M-Tron.
Yep. So M-Tron, some big giant turbo. We don't know what it is, do we?
Looks like a Precision.
Oh yeah. There's something tucked way down in there. Geez, these things must be hard to work on.
Yeah, there's not much room in there.
Yeah. Would you rather work on an EVO or a GTR?
EVO.
Really?
Yeah.
Serious?
Yeah.
Why's that?
Well, for me, they're easier to work on.
Really?
Yeah. GTRs, you said there, like to remove the twins, that was a bit of a mission. Like they're much and much really, but my preference would probably be an EVO.
Wow. Not that I've ever worked on an EVO, but it just looks like a absolute mess, man. Like the balancer's down there somewhere.
Yeah, whenever you want to do something to an EVO, half the time it requires wheels off and...
Jesus. Far out. Is that got a sequential or a standard box?
H pattern still. I'm pretty sure it's a standard gearbox.
Yeah, okay. Wow. So we'll see that on the dyno next week, because that's ready to go?
Yep, this is ready to go now.
Sweet. And then on to the next one. I can't remember what I said about this morning, but it wouldn't have been much, because I obviously have no idea what's going on with it. So Ant's going to tell us everything that's happening with this anyway. So
this car came in pretty much. We've done the full setup in it, so sequential, built 3 litre.
Oh, serious?
Yeah. But for this time around, the customer, he wants the car 100% perfect, and the old exhaust manifold that was on it.
Yep.
The turbo did sit a bit higher, and we had to put some bonnet spacers.
Yep.
Which doesn't look the best, and it's not really,
Yeah.
So we decided to get another manifold for it.
Yep.
It'll sat the turbo a lot lower.
What manifold is that one?
This one, I'm not too sure what this one is.
Yeah, okay. Looks nice.
It is really nice.
Yeah. And obviously everything's sort of tight, but it fits a hell of a lot better.
Yeah, it is a bit tighter now. Like it did drop it a lot more to the shock tower, but it is a lot nicer fit. So we'll be able to get rid of the bonnet spaces now, and it'll pretty much shut and look like factory. Yeah,
it is a really good looking engine bay.
It is. This car's very neat.
The one thing I would do though is, because I freak out about this, is I'd put a cover on that.
Yeah, we do. I'm pretty sure we do have a cover coming. I think we've ordered a billet rock cover set for it with a timing cover. Okay, cool. Because it'll drop everything a lot lower as well.
Oh, true.
So we've I think CPC make a 3 litre conversion for them. So they climbing cover and rock covers and valley cover do sit a bit lower, just to help with the bonnet clearance up here, because most people usually cut a section out, but with the cars, becoming a lot more sought after and parts becoming a lot more expensive, not many people now want to modify the chassis and everything got to do with it. They want to keep it as original as possible. And here, we don't like, modifying a car, cutting or drilling into it, especially with something like this. So, now if you can get something that'll save you from modifying the bonnet, or even now you can still run the original liner, it's perfect. That's what I'd do for my own car.
Yeah, bloody oath. Far out, eh? So, and in reference to this car's been sitting for a long time, waiting for this new manifold. So, is that going to go on the dyno next week, or?
Yeah, I think we might run it up now with the new exhaust manifold.
Yep.
Just to give it a little bit more of a touch-up, just to make sure it is perfect, ready for the handover.
Yeah, yep. Awesome. Oh, we'll wrap it up there, eh? It's pretty much done. That's another week at Powertune. We'll see you on the next one.